Portense Biennn, CCC, episode 40, man, which is finally hit 40 episodes, and I'm happy to introduce my homegirl, Desmii.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to be here.
You like it?
Yeah.
You like the vibe?
Yeah, it's nice.
Hell yeah, man. I've been trying to get you here like a minute, and I was like, damn, she replied, finally, let's get it going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's like people are like, get her on. And I was like, let me try, I'm trying, but no sabía, but finally, thank you for replying back to us and everything, you know what I'm saying?
I'm happy to be here.
Gracias.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like to hear from everybody, that good vibe that if this ain't no interview, man, this ain't, you're not applying for a job.
Yeah.
This is like come and hang out and vibe out and let's see where the conversation leads us to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your hair looks dope too.
Thank you.
It's como burgundy or red?
It's pink, but it goes
with
from...
black.
Yeah, with my black, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us something about you, man. Let the whole world who you are.
Yeah,
how you became Instagram famous.
Okay, my name's Desmii. And I was never really into Instagram. Like, that was something that I wasn't really, like, into at all. But I was going to school. I went to college. And, like, I was going really hard. So I wasn't really in social media at all. And then I had to transfer to university. And I was, like, struggling with bills. I was, like, by myself with my child. So I started dancing. And once I started dancing, I got to Hollywood, and social media was super big. Like, you needed social media.
That's true, huh? Like, now if you don't have social media, no matter what kind of hustle you're in, you ain't shit.
Yeah. Well, not really. Really. Like, I'm in the trucking business now, and, like, social media doesn't matter. What
kind of trucking business? Like, driving an 18-wheeler?
Me and my fiance, we own our own trucking business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we do, like, a bunch of, like, loads. Like, we work with Amazon. We have contracts with Amazon.
Yeah. Man, that's fucking dope to have, like, smart females out there.
Yeah.
You know, like, just when a girl tells me stuff like that, I'm like, damn, she's really smart. You know, because a lot of girls, you hear them open their mouth, and it's like, nah.
Oh, no, yeah. This generation is
That's dope.
Yeah. I think it's really just having a child. It's, like, it makes you, like, think about it, like, you have to leave them something, like, you just have to.
That's what I'm doing. I think that's what I'm kind of, like, even doing this podcast stuff, like, like, whatever goes on with the revenue is going to her savings.
Yeah, that's nice.
So whatever happens to me in the future is going to her
nobody ever really thinks about, like, death and what happens after that. Like, who's going to take care of your kids? Like, it's a bad thing to think about, but it's like you have to be smart and you have to be ready to have that conversation, and prepare yourself.
Yeah, like, I had 4 trips to the hospital in less than a year.
Oh, my God.
So 3 of them were from my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I ended up with a colon infection like 3 months ago. And I was like, damn, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I was like, so me just being at the hospital already, like in a hospital bed, like 6 days or 13 days. And I'm like, man, this is really how it feels just to start being lonely.
Yeah. They
drug you up and you stop forgetting about your feelings. You're just like, okay, let's go.
Just
like, ya lo que pasa, face
facing the reality.
Yeah. So they give you all these medications, and once they gave me that, like, my feelings are like this now.
Yeah, kind of everywhere.
Yeah. Like, as long as my daughter's cool, I have life insurance. I'm already thinking ahead.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
My daughter's she's gonna be 12 next month.
Oh, yeah.
She just started junior high, and I'm a single dad, so it's like I have to be everywhere.
Yeah, you have to be prepared.
Cabrón, Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, so I started dancing, and I was going to school. I was going to New York, to Dominguez Hills, and I worked really hard to get there, and, like, I was just really, really trying to do something, and I just didn't have enough money for rent. I was like,
is this through the pandemic or before the pandemic?
No, this is before. This is it's maybe been 6 years now. 6 years. So that's how I got into dancing, and I stayed dancing for like 4 years. And that's how I got into social media, because in Hollywood, my boss, he was like...
So you were dancing like in Hollywood area, stuff like that?
Yeah, I danced in Hollywood.
Okay, that's cool.
That's really where I got known from, Hollywood.
Is that where the money's at in the strip clubs? Because, there's like levels to strip clubs.
Yeah, well, I started in a gentleman's club in L.A., that's where I started. But like a month or two in, there was girls that like, hey, you have to come to Hollywood. You'll make so much money. You look so pretty. You gotta go. And I was like, okay. And I went. And
okay.
I was like, yeah. I was like, whatever, whatever I have to do, like to make my money faster. Because I was already making good money, but I'm always like, oh, there's more. Let me go get some more,
You think it's bad to have an addiction to making money?
Yes, there is.
There is, huh?
Yeah, definitely. You have to put your boundaries. Like, for example, in the strip club world, like, there's girls that get lost. And they start...
I say that all the time. They get lost in the sauce.
Oh, no, they do. They really do.
Come on, go on and tell us, man. Because
yeah.
I've been trying to hear something like this to educate them girls out there.
I've been trying to talk about it, but I'm like, whenever anybody gives me the opportunity to talk about it, I'll talk about it because I would like for girls to learn,
Yeah. I tell girls, between this age and this age to get your fatty. If you have 10 years in the game and you broke as a joke...
Oh my God.
Go,
yes.
Go, Desi.
Okay, so look, I was in the industry for 4 years, and the first year I went from a regular gentleman's club to Hollywood. Once I got to the Hollywood scene, it was completely different. Like, the girls were like Miss Hollywood, like the girls that had big social media numbers, in which I didn't even have up to 1,000 yet. Like, I didn't.
That's when you were like,
I was a baby, and I was like, and then he was like, hey, you gotta have Instagram, you gotta post the flyer every day, and I was like, okay. So, and I started taking more pictures, but I was still in school, so I wasn't trying to put myself out there like that.
Because they'll tell you in school, huh?
Yes, but I was really focused. I was like, I'm gonna get into this industry, but I have my limit. Like, I don't want to do more than this. Like, I'm focused. I need to make this much money to get out of the industry. So I was
You're so smart for even thinking like that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want it to change me because I was seeing that I had a friend, not a friend anymore, but she was a friend then, and she was making like thousands of dollars every day, and I was like, I don't want to get lost like her because she was really lost. So I was like, I'm going to go in and go to what I want to do, which is make my money and go home.
And leave.
So I put myself a goal, and then once I started making all that money, I was like, you know what? I'm done with school. I'm going to do business now. So
fucking smart, dude. Like fuck, go on.
Yeah, so then I was in Hollywood. I started making thousands, like way more money, easier money, just by looking good. That's it. Because one thing I never did was do VIP dances, like in the private rooms.
In the private rooms.
I didn't do that. I didn't sit on man and like grind on them. Like, I wouldn't twerk like on them. Like, it was always away from them. So
you're fucking like really smart over all this stuff that you're throwing out there. So these girls, they value themselves.
Yes, you have to value yourself. Yeah.
Stop drinking Henny or something.
I mean, I was drinking. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't an angel. I was drinking and stuff like that. But I had my limit. Like a lot of girls, if there was a guy that was buying, let's say, like this really expensive bottle, they would just try to get their number, try to go outside of the club to meet with them, and then, end up having sex or whatever with them. And then by the time he came back, he didn't want that girl in the section no more. So the girls would get really mad and angry because a lot of the times yeah, and it's like that would get them into their feelings where I hate this girl now and I hate this girl. And I was the type of girl that would never go home with the guys. So the guys would always come back all the time, and it was
just to visit you.
Yeah, just to try, because a man always wants to keep trying.
SOC.
Like, he always has that fantasy of, I'm going to end up taking her home because these other girls let them, go home with them or whatever. So a lot of these girls just get so lost. They buy all this designer stuff. They don't have their own home.
They live in the garage.
They live with their parents. They don't have their own car. Like, I'm talking about the biggest models. I'm talking about girls that have millions of fucking followers that do modeling for, like, boutiques and stuff. Girls like that did not have their own home, did not have their own car. And I was just like,
bitch, what the hell's wrong with you then? Where's your money going?
She is so looked up to, by the boss, because she has so many followers, and, like, people want to come and see her and throw money, but she does not have herself together. Like, girls wouldn't even take care of their kids. Their kids was, like, the last. And I'll just post a picture just to make it look nice, like, oh, I'm taking care of my kids, but I would see them, and I was like, oh, my God, I don't want to be like them.
That's good, man, because as a single father, and when you have to have a single mom, or maybe she's with somebody else or something, like, I have to adapt to that, and like, not let my feelings get in between. Like, hey, it didn't work out, but my priority is my daughter.
Yeah.
So some people just, oh, well, I'm not with you no more. I'm not gonna pay for my child's nothing. Like, you're irresponsible motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and then somebody like me comes around and then you're hating on me because
I knew girls that were leaving their kids with their tricks, people they were sleeping with.
Up.
Yes.
Oh my God, man.
And these girls were always looked up to because, oh my God, she has so many followers, you know. But I was like, ew, like that's
how
disgusting.
How would you even leave your kids somewhere else?
I could not. Yeah.
You cannot.
Querías
niños. There you go.
Yeah. And they were just people get lost. They don't focus on themselves. And I saved up a lot of money, which that's how I was able to start my own business. When COVID happened, I was comfortable. I was okay. I was good. There's a lot of girls that had to continue dancing and trying to find places to go dance because
what if they find different places that they don't stay in one place because they get burned out or they got burned at that spot?
They get burned out. They get burned out and they just have to keep moving because, I mean, once you sleep with the best, like all the A-list celebrities, you know, and the customers, it's like they don't want you in the same section, you know, and then a lot of girls,
that's true,
they get burned out. You know, they get so drunk, they start getting messier. They don't do their makeup. Their hair looks messy.
Like, did you even shower to kind of work?
Girls, I would see some girls shaving themselves, like, with their leg open in the public girls' bathroom, restroom. Then putting perfume. Like, I'm talking about nasty stuff. Like, it's just...
Dang, que se porten bien, dog, for that one. Seriously. Dang, that's bad. But that's good to know. You know, I heard some really stories about what girls really do in the restrooms or, like, before they come out. It's pretty crazy, but I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. You know, but...
It's fun to go and have fun, but not to take, you know, nothing too serious. Everybody's there to make their money, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even... I go here and there, but it's not my thing no more, I guess. You know, I'm more focused on getting to my money, and I really just focus, like, I gotta go to my kid. It's just like I have a one-track brain. Make sure that she's there. Dad, where you at? Like, super dad, you know? I'm just trying as a single dad, you know?
There's guys that just have money to throw, you know, which is not a problem, you know, it's fine.
Make time for your kids, dog.
Oh,
they should, because a lot of them have money like that, and they don't take care of their priorities, you know?
They don't.
And I know a lot of them.
Yeah, me too.
And I always have that conversation with them. Don't ever get mad when somebody's fucking your baby mama. Straight up, because somebody's going to have to. She's got needs, too.
Yeah.
She probably got more bills than you because you're irresponsible.
Yeah.
You know? Damn, that's fucking crazy, man. So your Instagram just started blowing off of Hollywood?
So, yeah, basically, that's how I started blowing up. I got my boss, like, he had, like, his favorites, his 3 favorite girls. And
¿Cómo se llaman? Charlie's Angels?
His Untouchables.
Oh, the Untouchables?
We were called the Untouchables. By a lot of dancers, we were the Untouchables.
Yeah, so none of them new dancers could hate on you. Hey, get her out. They
couldn't. Even if they tried, they couldn't, but... Even when they did, I mean, I wouldn't want to be ghetto and like start fights in the middle, but I would be like, I'll just walk away and be like, it's okay. I'll tell the boss later.
¿Eres peleonera?
When I have to be, I feel like I could be, but I'm very like, I try to hold myself a lot.
You pick your battles wisely? Because there's some girls that just take off on anybody. Like,
no, yeah.
Girl.
I try to hold off and not, because, you know, once you have a kid, it's different. Like,
that's the same way I think.
Like, if I fight, I'm going to end up in jail because I don't fight just to fight. Like, I'm going to fight because you really disrespected me. But it takes a lot for me to, like, really step out of my character.
Yeah, you have some patience because I think when I see girls recording them hitting their dude or baby daddy or whatever on a live or something, or just recording it and uploading it, I'm like, dude, you're taking you're taking that guy's manhood.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
I'm watching, he's watching.
Everybody's watching.
Hey, you're that fool that you got your ass kicked on social media and it makes it to the news, and I'm like, that's just that's not even cool of a girl doing that,
cute.
You know? And
that's not cute.
Man, we thought that's the new generation that gets me, you know? Like,
it sucks, because a lot of people are recording things that they, like, for instance, I saw this thing happening somewhere in LA where there's this man and there's a bunch of people around him and he's going to start shooting and people take out their phones.
Oh,
and I'm like, nobody's going to help? Like, you're doing this just for the likes? Like, you're going to upload it and, like, somebody died off you recording.
Just
wanting
to
record?
Man, dog, I took his last breath.
People do anything for likes nowadays and it's, like, it's scary.
Está cabrón, Yeah, that is really scary because I'm like, damn, I think I'm like the last of the generations because I hate people that bully people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always there to stick up. If I see it happening right in the heat of the moment, I'm that guy that I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go take it now. Whatever color you are, I just hate people bullying people.
Oh no, yeah.
If you're bullying even a homeless person, I'm like, dog.
Some people just don't get in, and like, if it's personal, I get it. But if you're gonna take out your phone and start recording, I don't know, like, what are you doing?
SOC. SOC, you know what I'm saying? So on the trucking business, I've seen on the news they have some new big rigs that are all electrical. Are you going to invest in that?
I'm thinking about it, but
So
I'm away. I'm away, and then first I'm going to see, like, what are people saying about it? You know, what's the rating? Like, what's going on? Because, you know, things happen, like,
They get ran out of nothing but batteries. I seen it like 2 nights ago, barely.
Yeah. Tesla's doing those big ones. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I have a friend in Texas, and he has a Tesla. You know who owns the part in the bottom who makes the batteries? El Cartel de Sinaloa.
No way. Seriously?
That's crazy. That titanium stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Eso. I was like, damn. I was like, that's some new info.
Yeah.
You know, so without them, nothing starts moving.
Yeah, because in the stock, you know, every company has...
Sí.
And I've never seen, like, how would they have stocks, you know? Because I'm investing in them. Yeah. Because I invest in stocks. I still have stocks, yeah.
And I was like, nah, I didn't want to believe him, but he's like, fool, I have one. I was like, all right, I believe you. He lives in Texas, you know, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, some good info to know.
Yeah.
You never stop learning, you know? Damn, that's crazy. So, you just did dancing for 4 years? And then you just started moving on up in the world and getting away from that?
Once COVID hit, I was like, what am I going to do now? And I was like, I'm just going to chill at home, but I need to do something to make some money because I'm so used to making money. So, I got into gaming. And then I started gaming. And I took off in that too. I'm pretty good at what I do.
That's how I caught your wave. You know that? Through like watching you gaming. Because I was like, dude, like my own daughter has beat me up like in an NBA 2K1. And I was like, damn, man, like just my daughter. She was like 10 years old beating me. And I was like, I got to up my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I've never played video games. But once I started playing it and I started meeting people and I started streaming it online on Twitch, started making money off it.
So what's Twitch about, man? I'm old school, so all the stuff that you're talking to me right now is like I'm soaking it in. Yeah, it's all new to me. Trust me.
So Twitch is pretty much like a streaming. It's like a streaming. A platform. It's a streaming platform.
You have that shit, fucker? No, okay.
And you basically could do anything. You could basically do just chatting. People even go to sleep. Like it's literally you live. And people are watching you live in the moment. Some people do it while they're sleeping. People get paid to, like, sleep.
What?
And they have, like, these weird noises. And you could pay, like, $5 to, like, make the alarm go off. And, like, they wake up and, like...
What?
Yes.
Man.
It's so advanced right now. It's, like, moving in a whole different other direction now.
So they just want to see your every move, but the people will pay.
Yeah, people are paying for you to even just play video games. I just do it playing video games. I don't really do it with anything else. But there's girls that do like pool streams. They get on the pool and they're like doing it live streaming and like kind of like going live on Instagram, but you're doing it on Twitch. And they're paying subscriptions. People pay subscriptions. They could donate to you. They could. It's a bunch of different ways to make money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you're a gamer, have you ever seen? It's an old movie. With Fred Savage. You know who Fred Savage is?
No.
From the Wonder Years?
I'm so bad with names.
Okay, well, the movie's called The Wizard.
The Wizard?
The Wizard. Just look it up. And it's a gaming movie about Nintendo and how they came out with I think it was Super Mario Brothers 2 at the end. Like, it was like a competition gaming thing.
Yeah.
And this little kid, it was Fred Savage's little brother, but he was a little slow in the head or something, but he had a gift of knowing how to beat every single game you put on that Nintendo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, watch it. It's called The Wizard. I don't want to tell you the whole cheese, man.
No, it's crazy.
The Wizard.
It's crazy.
And this is like 1980s. 1988, 89 when this movie came out. The Power Glove with the... Yeah. You just got to look at all that stuff.
There's a bunch of gaming stuff now.
Yeah, but back then, that was the movie.
Really?
It's called The Wizard.
I've never seen it.
You'll be like, all right, cool. Man, that's cool. So you get paid out of playing video games. I see you guys are fast though with the shooting.
Yeah, I've played with famous people too. I played with T Grizzly. I played with Little Dirk.
Okay.
The latest one I played.
Everybody's on. I've got an Xbox. What is it? The new one, the Series X.
I think so.
What are you?
I play on PC.
Oh, PC.
Yeah.
So you don't even have a PS5?
I don't. I play just on PC, but I do have a control. It's a PS5 control.
Not considered a real gamer.
Yeah,
What?
I'm a real gamer.
On the computer?
Yeah.
See how old school I am?
No, yeah.
So I bought a Series X Xbox through the pandemic when people were paying top dollar for it, and I bought it. I told my sisters, all right, for Christmas, get me the Call of Duty game and the NBA 2K21 with the Kobe edition. Lo compré, and the Call of Duty is still in the box, man.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah, and I bought the 2K21 with the Kobe edition. One of my friends, he's a gamer. He's like, Louis, that's my real name. He's like, Louis, get up, don't open it. I'm like, why, homie? He's like, bro, that's the last Kobe Bryant ever that's gonna be a video game. He's like, that game is gonna be worth money like 10 years from now.
That's true.
So I didn't open it, so I downloaded it. I paid to download it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
And since I haven't even touched it.
No
I'll have
way.
to buy the damn Xbox for nothing.
I have the Xbox still, but I don't play with it. I just have it in the living room, just sitting there pretty.
You think it's just like the hype of getting it before people?
I think so. Yeah, because
like I got it. You ain't got it. There's a waiting list.
Yeah, because there's a special edition one that's like all painted.
Yeah.
And it's all sprinkled with paint, and it's white.
What?
And I was like, I want to get it, because that's how I started. I started with the Xbox, and then once I got really good, and I was like, okay, what is this? Like, how come I can't see it more? How come I can't see it before time?
Which one was your first console?
The Xbox. I can't remember. I don't really know what's the name of it. It's like
The Xbox Series
One.
X? Xbox One?
Xbox One. Yeah.
That's the one before the Series X, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I bought that one too. I used it for some months. I left it, and then the Series X came out, and then I bought it, and it's just right there. Like, it's because I'm just so busy up and down.
Yeah.
It's just to have it, but then I start watching the news like an old man. Like, let me see what's going on with this.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stay in the know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught slipping. Like, the end is coming.
I'm telling you, like, gaming is like a whole different monster. Like, there's young
Monster?
kids. It's a monster.
Fuck.
People are getting rich off just playing video games. In a month, there's people making millions in a month.
This guy right here was telling me there was little kids, like 13, 14-year-old
6,
kids.
7-year-old.
Making fucking millions of dollars doing what, fool?
League of Legends?
Yeah. League of Legends is super huge.
Man, I'm
I
in the
don't
wrong
know how to
businesses.
play that game, but it's...
But when he told me there's fucking 12, 13-year-olds with more money in their bank account, I was like, damn, I'm not
These
even
kids
hating.
are making more money than basketball players, than rappers. I'm talking about just staying at home playing video games.
Damn.
I'm so... Like, today there was a world, what is it called? A Call of Duty World Series. And you know how much was the reward? How much was the prize?
Like first place?
Yes.
But how many players?
3 players.
Okay, go.
600,000.
But how do you even get to the top 3?
Be the best.
Because that's one team. It's one team. It's the team that wins. There's it's 30 teams. I believe it's
30 teams of 3?
I think it's 40. It could be up to 40 people, but it's teams of 3. And
so for like 120 people.
whoever's...
Whatever team makes it.
Or even just one person of that team that makes it, they have to split the money.
So let's say if you go to the next level and both of your teammates die, they don't move on to the next level. With this is you against 3 other ones again?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool because like being a sniper now, I got to play hardball with everybody.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, I've done 3v1s.
What's that?
Okay, it's me just by myself. My teammates died against 3.
Oh, 3 versus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
But
3v1.
yeah.
What? Man,
Yeah, 1v3.
Damn. I don't even know what those NFTs are. I don't even know what that is.
That I never really got into. I don't know. I didn't feel like. I just felt like kind of like it's. I don't know. It was too tricky for me. I was like, I don't know if this is a scam or not, but I'm not too convinced. So
that's what I tell this guy.
I never got into it, but
I always feel like digital money, if you don't touch it, it's never going to be
yeah,
yours.
I was like, you know what? If it's,
have your feria.
Yeah, I need my money. Yes,
yeah,
I need it.
Yeah. Like that.
I do.
Okay, so you feel the same way about it too, because I'm like, it could be here,
and what if it disappears?
Crashes,
like, look at that lady that the most wanted, one of these most wanted ladies. I think it was Bitcoin or something with Bitcoin. That she like stole all this money, disappeared, went and got a bunch of surgeries, and took everybody's money. And scammed everybody.
It wasn't that lady that was selling houses, right?
No. It was something to do with Bitcoin, but it's not Bitcoin. It's familiar to that.
Okay.
Though. It's like in that.
In that family.
In that family.
That digital family.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't. It's a hype. People hype things up, and you just gotta really.
I like
be
my
smart.
money up front. I don't care if it's 100 ones or one Cino. Like 100's 100, man. I don't care how you pay me.
So that's how I started during COVID. I started gaming, and then I said, this is not enough for me. I need to make more money. So I started my own boutique.
Did you get scared through the COVID? Like when they really shut everybody down? Did you think like the end was coming?
I kind of felt I kind of felt like what's really going on, you know, like what's going on. But once like I started seeing the news and just seeing what people were doing, like you could get in the airplanes, but you're not 6 feet up. I was just kind of like, it's kind of tricky. I don't really know what's going on, but I was just like, we'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
I was really scared because I'm like, I mean, I go to church and I'm not gonna tell you that I read the Bible, but I know what's coming. They've been telling me since I was little, so I'm like, damn man, we're really watching these end of days.
Yeah.
Everything that they don't want people to have. I mean, have abortions. I'm like, why? I really start digging in there.
There's
you know,
a lot
and I'm
of things. Yeah.
I'm like, it's because everybody's going the other way, and they don't want to be reproducing.
No, definitely. No, yeah. I'm into the religion Santeria. I don't know if you know.
Hey,
I don't know if you know what that means, but you know, half my family they're Cuban. You know, my mom's husband, he's Cuban, and like I've been in this religion for like the last 20 years, like since I was a little girl.
Since you were little?
Yeah, since I was a little girl, and like I believe in all of that. Like,
I do too.
I'm like already all the way in, like
already.
Yeah, all the way in, and this year I remember because they talk about it every year. They do like a kind of like a consultation every year of like how it's gonna be for the year for all of us, and this is kind of something that was already spoken before the year really, you know,
started.
Yeah, the first day of the year. So it was kind of already in the books, and when I started seeing it happen, I was just like, wow.
So your family got you into that?
Yeah, my mom, since I was a little girl.
But it's good. I mean, I'm not saying it's good or bad, you know, because I think if you just come from a Latin background, no matter if you're Mexican, Cuban, Colombian, whatever you are, people practice it. It's been getting practiced since before this. Prendele una vela, you know.
It's like Catholic. It's just the saints are called different names because it came from Cuba. It came really from Africa, but they changed it, you know, a little bit in Cuba. Like a
little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
You know, they say that in Mexico, donde hay los más brujos, it's in Mexico City.
Really?
Yeah, they say cuando quieres ir a agarrar cosas, like, you go deep into the Mexico City, y encuentras todo. I was like,
I feel like I already have everything I kind of need, so I don't really, it's just for me and my family have their own thing going, and like.
Well, you're supposed to, because you're not supposed to use it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
you know
it's supposed to be really for you to grow.
For your own protection.
For you to grow, for your protection, for you to be somebody to, you know, not end up like in the wrong spots, places you're not
everything
supposed to be.
For me, I had all my I have new ones right now, but before I had the evil eye. I just had different ones. I forgot which ones they were, and when I went to the doctor for my shoulder, they cut them because I put crazy glue on them para que no se me rompan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and they're like, no, we gotta cut them. I'm like, no. I swear to God, like. I really took it so personal.
Yeah.
They're like, we have to, because you know you're gonna go into the surgery room and you can have metal or something. I was like, no, if you do something like that, something's gonna happen to me. They cut them, and I ended up staying at the hospital for 3 more days from a Friday. hasta lunes, and on Monday is when I got the surgery. But on that Sunday, my female, I have English Bulldog, she died. So I already knew it. She took the bala, the L for me. You know, I was like, it wasn't going to be me, but
that's
my
what
dog
they
took
say,
it for
you know,
me.
that your animals, when you have animals, they take...
They took the L.
They take all that. And then
and I'm a strong believer with that.
No,
I was like,
yeah.
man, my baby left. And it was funny because my little nephew went to feed my dogs. And she missed me because I was gone for a minute.
Oh, man.
And they live with me. Like, they're right here everywhere.
Yeah.
And when she heard my voice, that's when she checked out. Yeah, like,
God.
I was like, damn. And then the nurse comes in like, is everything all right? And I feel like telling her, like, no, bitch, ain't nothing all right. You guys fucked me up. You guys, man, no, my dog just died, you know? And I was all morphined out para acabarla. Think I'm going to give a fuck?
Yeah, no.
So when you started talking about this, I could relate to you 100%, you know? I have a curandera too, you know, that takes care of me and all that. She's like an Indian or Middle Eastern por allá.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I heard they're really good with their craft too, you know?
Yeah.
She's been taking good care of me for the past 7-8 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when people like, come here, come there, I'm like, no, I'm not into it for that, dog.
Yeah.
They don't like that.
No.
You know, I'm cool right here, dog.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like I still made it through here through all my surgeries because I still feel like alguien me aventó algo, you know?
Yeah.
Like some female hated on me that much, like, fuck him, you know? And I know because she told me. And I was like, you know when they start telling you fucking names and you're like, you want to get up and do something, and she's like, don't do it because I'm not going to be able to help you no more.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, you know. She's like, you're still here, your arm's gonna get better. But I was like, this bitch, like, all right, bitch, you know, like,
there's people that are really evil, like
evil,
that. Like,
evil, and I'm like, damn,
evil.
like, you really went in on me like that. You like, I don't have a girlfriend, and I've been single for like almost 11 years since I separated from my baby mom, and I'm afraid to get into relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because algunas están bien locas de la cabeza.
Yeah.
So I feel like, let me dedicate my time to my daughter till she's at least like 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want my daughter to be getting jealous.
Yeah.
Like, that, you have a girlfriend? Like, she's so used to, like, that's my little ride or die.
Yeah.
My baby mama was always like, she acts like you, you know, she stands like you. Like, I'm like, spitting image of you. And I was like, well, she's got a good heart.
That's good.
And I have a very good heart for people, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes it's better, like, I feel like you could have a good heart, but people with good hearts always get...
End up
getting hurt, end up getting taken advantage of. You just gotta have a strong heart, but, like, not to... You just gotta know who to be good to, you know? You just gotta listen to your intuition, you know?
And it's crazy that when you were talking about all the Santeria and all that stuff, I'm like, I know if it wasn't right for you to come here, you wouldn't be here. You know, like, you already knew, like...
It's funny because my fiancé, he's not in the religion all the way in like I am, but he respects it, he believes it, and he's just in the mid.
He's in his lane.
He's in the baby lane right now.
Level 2.
Yeah, he's like still kind of level 2, kind of in the level 2. So he's very respectful about everything, and then he was like, oh my God, we're late, and I'm like, yeah, fuck. I was like... It's okay, though. We'll be on time. It's fine. We won't be too late. And he's like, okay. He's like, I'm surprised you actually said yeah. I was like, yeah, you know, sometimes when I'm in my moments and I feel like I want to do certain things, then I do it. When I feel like it's not right, I just don't do it. So I listen a lot to my intuition.
Yeah, so I started like 9 months ago. And I was probably like about maybe on my second episode, and I had Cassie on.
Oh, Cassie. Yeah.
She's the one that actually helped me with all my stuff. Like, she really came through.
Yeah,
fucking showered me up. She fucking did the works on me, and I was like, man, that's a real homegirl right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She has a good heart.
And that's why I look out for her to this day.
Yeah, she has a good heart.
You know, she's been on the podcast like 3 times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's funny.
We vibe
her.
out so much, man. Like, it's just fucking crazy. Like, man, I don't know, dog. I just get along good with her, homie. You know? We have the same mentality.
She's so funny. You
know, she's good people.
She is, yeah.
You know, she's got a good heart, you know, and that's why she's like, oh, you should get the home run. I'm like, well, let me see.
Yeah.
But
She
like,
always told me. Yeah, she always told me.
And now you're here. You see what I'm saying? Como trabaja Dios or the gods. You're like, fuck it, let me pull up right now, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I think I told you, like, dude, make your YouTube channel grow. You feel me? Because now that's the future part.
No,
like,
that is the future.
You know, so you have to dedicate more time to it. And I think to get verified and monetized, you have to have a 4,000 hours of people watching you. So you got people.
All I need is half of that now. I'm already there. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Little by little, and once you get that little email, like, oh, you're gonna be able to be available for super chats and super stickers and being monetized. You're like, man, what? Where do I put my bank account number?
That's like Twitch, literally.
So you have to build up too before they even give you the access to your account.
But it's actually a little bit faster. You're allowed to make money faster than you are on YouTube. YouTube, it's a lot more harder to get partner. Like YouTube, it's like you can start making money once you're partnered. But not
how long did I get partnership? He does all my emails. How long? Like 4,000 hours and like.
I think it's 1,000 hours soon.
No, 4,000.
Yeah.
4,000. How many subscribers?
1,000.
1,000.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See, I didn't know none of that stuff. I was just like, put me on the fucking mic, dog, and let me be like Howard Stern. Let me just shut the fuck up, homie. Let me talk. It's my podcast, you know, and just little by little.
Yeah.
This shit just started building up.
Little by little.
You know, and now it's that it's growing so quick. I'm like, this shit's not happening. I still don't believe it.
Yeah, it just happens out of nowhere.
Los números siguen subiendo, and I'm like, man, let me double check it again, dog. And
I try not to even stress and just leave it.
I do. That's the whole thing. But people are like, now people are watching me like, excited or hating, like, dang, this fool's already. He's
if
out
it's
there.
both, you know, it's not a problem. You're still getting the views.
Like I don't worry about that. I'm just like, I've been going through so much this year, health issues.
Yeah.
And people betting against me like, oh, that fool's not gonna make it. That's you're motivating me, dog. Me just not fucking with my arm made me go harder. And watch me, homie. Watch me. My arm's gonna get better. But I'm gonna do it through the process of me coming out of the hospital. Mm-hmm. I came out of the hospital like, what's up, dog, with the robe and everything. Like, I was dedicated to doing the podcast.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know, eso es lo que me ayudó mucho. Mm-hmm. Like,
it's a hobby. Hobbies is like so good to have because it motivates you. It pushes you to do things that, you know, that could help you be distraction, and it makes you do stuff. Move. Yeah.
Man, but you're the first girl that I know that has a trucking business. That's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm telling you, like, the more that I talk to you, I'm like, it doesn't impress me because I already knew you were a smart, educated female. You know? So, but just saying that you have this, you have that, I'm like, man, tell these girls, man, don't get lost in the sauce, man. I know. And I think I'm working hard enough, so even my daughter never goes that route. You know? Like, because I'm like...
And if she... Honestly, it's... I don't say, like, it's... I feel like dancing really saved me, like money-wise. It really saved... Because, you know, nobody wants to think, like, money is, like... It's you need it, but you really do need it. You do need it to survive, and you need it to like do something in life.
What about the girls? If they have an OnlyFans, and some girls blew up out of it. Mm-hmm. Some of them that shit never even scratched the surface. Like, girl, you did the most.
I never tried it.
That's good, man. I said, give me some for that because I respect the girls so much. Like, sign up for my OnlyFans. Like, I don't. For what? Like, no, I'm just talking to you. Like, stop it. You know, like, when you're trying to just draw that off top of me, it's like, sucia. Like, even though you know, like, that's how I make my money. Well, trip out, call this other line. This is how I make my money, too. How about that? Yeah. I'm like that, you know, like, we're in the same business.
And I don't feel like I have anything against girls that do OnlyFans. Like, everybody has their own hustle. But if I was to ever make an OnlyFans, I always didn't want people to think, like, oh, she's doing... some porn stuff in there, you know.
Is that what they do? Because
no. Some girls don't even do all that. Some girls just post sometimes bikini photos, or who really knows. But I have a lot of friends that they don't really do none of like that porn stuff. They just really post pictures of themselves, and it's like, I feel like that's cool, you know. But it just makes other. For example, I was trying to work on partnering up with Twitch. So at that moment, I was like, I can't do that because it's not going to look good for me. You know, it doesn't look good. It just, and it already has a name. Even if I was into, like, pornography stuff, the people would still feel like, oh, you're doing some porno shit in there because it's OnlyFans, you know.
It's OnlyFans, yeah.
But it's just the name by itself. It already kind of labels the girl as in like you're doing some nasty stuff in there. But it's not always like that, you know.
Okay.
But me myself, I was just like, I have so many things going that I don't feel like going that route. I'm fine without having to do that. And I don't want to lie to my people and be like, oh, I have some porn stuff in there to like get their money, but because I don't know.
I was watching the fight this past weekend with Ruiz, right?
Yeah.
And that one was getting sponsored by OnlyFans, right? So I have my little nephews that came from up north. Shut the fuck up, homie. Hey, I go in, huh? I be going in when they watch this. You know, because my primo, his wife, and his 2 kids were there.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, OnlyFans this, OnlyFans that. And I'm like, dude, you're like fucking 12 years old. What the fuck you even know about OnlyFans? But it's like they're putting it in the kids. Fuck, do you agree with that or you can't? Or you just have to roll with it?
You can't help it, honestly. You have to just be realistic.
And adjust to it, huh?
And just adjust to it and then talk to your kids, you know? There's things that you don't want them to see, but they're going to see. You can't hide it from them.
You can't hide nothing no more. I just don't like them pressing all that stuff on kids in schools.
Honestly,
I don't.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like schools trying to teach about sex. I just feel like that's something you should leave it at home.
Not just that, but don't you think that makes the teachers more maniacals?
Yeah.
Like, what are you even talking about that subject to little kids? I mean, I'm not even in the room. You got me fucked up.
No,
sir, I'm like that.
Like, how are you talking to the kid about it? Like, yeah, I'm very, like, picky about stuff like that. I am, too.
Because I went to, my daughter just started junior high. And, you know, we did the whole little... the little tour of the whole thing. Yeah. And I made sure I introduced myself to everybody. You're the principal?
Yeah.
My name is Louis. I'm Larissa's
I'm like
father.
That too.
I'm like, just so they know, like, don't do nothing to my kid. Not, hey, pick another one.
Yeah.
Pick one of the little white kids, homie.
No, yeah, really.
You know, don't do my kid because
I'm very active too. I'm very active. I actually... When my son started school this last year, there was a teacher who was talking about Black Lives Matter because during COVID, that happened, you know, that big movement. And the teacher told the whole entire class that Black Lives Matter don't matter. And, like, I was like, my son came home and I was like, no way. I called the school. I called the principal. I called the counselor.
You made an issue about it.
Oh, my God. I even went to the district. When I saw they weren't doing nothing, I said, I'm going to the district.
And as Latino people, you have to press up. Because they think that we're always going to be quiet.
Okay.
Oh, they're all right.
Yeah, and then they see me really young, you know, and they just would never imagine, like, she's really active, you know, because young parents sometimes are not as active as older people would be in their kids' life because they don't have too much to do sometimes, you know? So I was super active. I was like, I went to the district. I talked to the district.
I give you props for that because there's a lot of raza. No matter what it is, a lot of them stay quiet, and it's like you don't need to, man. I'm like, we're all human beings, man. Stop being afraid of the color.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Yeah, and I told my son, don't ever think what he said was okay. That's not okay. You know, there is a lot of racist people, you know, against black people. But don't follow.
Don't be part of that. That toxic little group.
I always told him, just, you know, completely get away from that. Don't ever let nobody tell you anything different. Like, what you believe is true. You know, don't be racist. Don't say these things. Don't ever say this in front of other kids because, you know, you're going to make them feel bad.
For sure.
Yeah, and just kind of talk to him because I was like, what is this teacher telling him? Like, that's not even in your code book. Like, you shouldn't even be teaching that, you know?
Hey, so this Twitch thing.
Yeah.
You could access that to, like, other apps or stuff like that?
It's an app. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I need to know all this stuff
just
in case my daughter be on some... No, because I got yelled at last time because she had that... I think it's called... Fuck.
Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox,
my son plays Roblox.
So, I got a call and they're like, you know what apps your daughter's got? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, there's fucking naked little kids walking around. And I was like, what are you talking about?
On Roblox?
Yeah. You know, and I was like, what? I just caught her in the room and this and that, playing that game, and I got my ass chewed out. And I was like, dude, you got her that fucking phone. Like,
I've never seen naked Roblox figures. It's really just little figures, you know?
Well, yeah, but no clothes, no nothing. It's just like...
I've never seen that before. They're always dressed. Well, at least the ones I've seen, they're always dressed.
It actually came out in the news, too. So I was like, oh, shit, man. So they were actually sending out a warning, like make sure that you know what apps your kids games.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they say that since it's an online gaming, there's
a bunch of
predators,
weirdos.
Bunch of predators out there preying on your
I always
fucking.
check my son's Discord because there's this new thing called Discord.
Tell me, man,
and
because I'm
Discord
gonna be
is where everybody, mainly gaming people, connect. That's like their new like.
No matter your age.
Yeah,
okay.
I have it. Like just a bunch of people.
And little
have
kids
it.
could just jump on it.
Yeah, and they create groups, and it's like a group message, and they can make like a whole channel, like kind of like let's say Facebook, and it's just one group of one person. You join it, and there's a bunch of other people, and you could chat. Everybody chats together. So always check your kids' Discord, please. There's a bunch of weirdos. I've checked my son's Discord, and I'll be like, who is this weirdo? Like just saying weird stuff. Like I'll block him, and he's like, I don't know. He never really opens them and reads them, but
well, that's good.
Yeah, but still.
But if he did open it and you didn't know about it,
he had to see it, and I'm like,
it's like, and then if he replies, they were talking about that, like doing all that Twitch, you start building this chemistry or bonds with people that you don't even know, and they could be little kids, and you open up another door, and they see us like, let me meet you or something.
Oh no,
Like,
you always have to, when your kids are online, you always have to talk to them because you just never know who's behind that.
That's good to know. I'm telling you, because I'm just old school.
There could be weirdos, but there could also be friends. There's little kids that want to play with other kids that during COVID they were just home, so that's how they were meeting friends, like little kids playing too. So everything is not always bad, and everything's not always good either. So you just have to be able to like see what's really happening, and always be like, hey, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Okay, how old is he? Don't tell him where you live. Don't share too much information of yourself. Just talk to your kid a lot. Like have a lot of communication with them.
Man, well, that's a lot of fucking good ass info.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game to play right now? And
Call of
what
Duty.
was your favorite game when you just touched the first joystick?
Okay, my first game that I ever played that I was super excited to play was 2K19.
Basketball or football?
Yeah, it's basketball.
That was the one that got you hooked on gaming.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I think I love this. And then from there I moved to Warzone, to Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I'm telling you, I haven't even opened up the Call of Duty game. I feel so bad.
There's a bunch of cheaters, but...
How? Why are you laughing? Are you a cheater, dog?
No.
Yeah, you are, huh?
I hate
You doing all the
cheaters.
calls. You hate cheaters like that?
I hate cheaters. They're the worst.
How do you know they're cheaters?
I'm more of a camper.
Oh my god, I hate campers.
What's campers?
I'm a pusher. I push. Campers, they literally just sit in the corners and they just hide and wait till somebody passes by and then they kill them.
That's him right here.
Like from the back. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing there? You're just camping.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you don't think that's how they got to those $6 million or whatever you're talking about?
No, they do not. No, those people don't get
points. You gotta score points.
Yeah, you gotta be running, pushing teams like by yourself,
pressing up back.
Yeah,
and shit.
Me and my fiance play, so I don't play by myself. He's the one that got me into that.
So when you guys play, you guys are on the same team. Like he got your back, you have his. Like that.
I mean, he doesn't always have my back.
Hey man, hey, it's okay. I'm telling you, my daughter beat me, man. So, I had to beat her back, and I wasn't happy till I beat her back.
No, yeah.
I would choose the Lakers, and they should pick Golden State.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Curry never misses a damn 3-pointer, not even from half court. Like, are you
know,
serious?
it's
beat
insane.
Me with 3 seconds left?
And I don't even know about basketball games, but when I started, I had a friend I was always playing with, and he's a basketball player now. I think he's going to be a pro now, eventually. And he's super into that. So I was always, like, really going hard and playing against him. But now it's just Call of Duty. You're in the same team. And I have friends that I met online that they're like, I consider them my friends. Even though I just met them online, I've never met them in person. It's just you meet cool people. You meet people that you would never think like,
Do you think all these girls that are still dancing and shit like that, they be tripping out on you that you, I don't know if you're making money on gaming and shit like that? They always
were.
You think
when I was still dancing and already playing and doing Twitch.
So you were like, I want to go home already and start playing some fucking games.
Yeah, because my fiance was playing and I was like, I'm not going to be bored by myself in the room, so I'll just play with you.
At 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah. So we would stay up. I mean, I've done like 12. I think I've done about 14 hours playing straight.
Damn, now that's a job.
No, yeah. It's a serious job. People get paid for that. So, I mean, I do it.
I'm in the wrong businesses.
I would do it for fun. Just do it for fun.
I'm going to start telling my daughter, start gaming, man.
No, yeah. There's 6, 7-year-old kids making Whew.
I gotta
money
start
than
letting her know or start putting her
than
on.
dancers.
Because if I show her, she's like, oh, bam.
Show them, yeah. You have to
or
show
just
them.
build my account and you play for me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Something, man, because if you're going to do something, at least start making some goddamn money, man.
Yeah, there's kids that, obviously, I don't think, I think it's kids under 13, you have to have a parent with you. Like supervising you in the camera with you.
I had my daughter, because she has an iPhone, so I got her the Apple Pay stuff, and it was cool. I think for like she was like 10 years old, and I was throw $20-$50, like, and I seen she had about like $800 in there, right? And then I tried to throw her like $200, and they blocked it, and I was like, bam! I call Apple, and they're like, oh, we need your kid's social security and stuff like that, you know, because it had to be at the age of 13 years old to even have Apple Pay.
Oh,
I don't know if you know that or not.
I do. I have family sharing, so I share everything with my son. So
yeah, so I shared it, and I'm like,
yeah.
dude, I'm trying to have my kid not have no money so she could just Apple Pay everything. You guys have put a block to it. So I have to wait till October of next year.
Sometimes kids take advantage, though. My son he was running my card for a long time, like up to $600, and I wasn't even noticing.
Though.
No, yeah, but you still want to make sure that, you know, they're not overusing your card. Some people, the companies might do it because, you know, there's kids that really just run their parents' card.
Little assholes, huh?
No,
little
yeah.
fuckers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, though, you know, but my daughter was like, I'll pay for Yard House today, Dad.
Aww,
or whatever.
that's
like,
so sweet.
I'm teaching my daughter to don't settle for less. Like, I know you have a little boy, if you do, not right now. You know, but when she does, for her boyfriend not to be like, oh, let's just go to McDonald's and you cool. Like at 3 years old, my daughter already know how to pick up the chopsticks and eat sushi.
Oh, wow.
You know, and I was like, damn, she's over there like, pa, pa, pa. I was like, that's cool. So she's always been like my little ride or die since she was little. So vamos pa acá, vamos pa allá.
Yeah.
So I showed her just even the Outback Steakhouse so she knows. And I mean, this is how a man is supposed to treat you. So whenever you're ready to evolve, ya sabes que te tiene que tratar bien. Ain't nothing about like, we just go to McDonald's and kick it. Like, no, man. Make sure you get yourself a man. I don't care si es un chinito because she went to school in Chinatown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Chinitos are smart, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Si te toca uno de esos.
I know. That's what I tell my son. If you like chinitas, I don't have a problem. They're smart.
I don't care if you're mixed, because I think nowadays, if you live in anywhere out here in Los Angeles area,
it's just so much
the next
different.
generation up is already mixed with something, man.
Oh, yeah. All of them.
You know, if you had 2 or 3 different kinds of mixes in you, I mean, look, it created a beautiful person for the next generation up.
Mixed babies are always cute, too. So.
They are, huh? Not all of them.
Most of them.
What percentage? Because I could tell you it's probably like
I
70%, maybe.
I would say at least 80%.
70? You can say 80?
Yeah.
In between 75.
I love mixed babies.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I used to change tires for the 18-wheelers.
Oh, really?
This is a hard-ass job, right?
Yeah.
My cousin still does that shit.
I mean, there's money behind all of that.
Well, yeah, if you know how to use those 2 bars and pop it out.
I don't know nothing. That part, I'm just like, I'm a girl at this part. Like, that's a man part.
That's a crazy. That's not even the trucker's business. He just calls it. I need a flat change, man.
But it's good to know, though. I mean, once you're a truck owner, you have to kind of know
everything
and be able to inspect your truck before the truck even takes off. You know, you have to.
That's true. You know, I never wanted to do trucking because I just felt like it's just a big responsibility.
It is.
Like, hell no, dog. I'm not going to go to another state and there's black eyes on the road.
No, but there's
fucking
local
Amazon
stuff.
truck starts moving and next thing you know, I'm getting drug tested.
It's a bunch of different things, though. There's local, too, though. You could do local. There's local stuff. So.
I've always done driving stuff. I was always a messenger, post office worker. I've always I was good at addresses. So I was like, yeah, I'll take on that job. I'll take on this job. And
I'm just like... I'm like that. I wouldn't
ballpark.
do. Yeah, I'd rather just go from A to B and back home, and not A, B, C, and like throughout the whole city. Like, oh no, that's too much.
Do your mailmen walk your block, or they have those little boxes?
They have a box truck. No, they have the little trucks. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying the little trucks. I'm talking about when they deliver mail. If you live in a nice side of a neighborhood, they have like the little little squares with everybody's addresses, and then you gotta walk up to the little boxes and open up your
Oh,
mailbox.
well, in the complex where they have all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy because I did that for like 4 years.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of work.
I was a lot of walking.
Every time I see them, I'm like, hey, and
they're
around, I'm like, hey, you want water? Hey, you want
water
soda?
or Gatorade? She's like, hey, I got you, and nothing will ever be missing.
And the guy's always like, no, I'm okay, thank you, I'll have some. I'm like, okay, but just offer it.
It's good, man. You know how much we appreciate that?
Yeah, they're doing so much for us. Bringing us our mail.
Right now with this fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And honestly, the amount that they're paying, like, it's not even enough.
When I was working, I started in 2012. They were starting me off at $15. Like, bro, and I was walking 15 to 18 miles a day.
But look at the prices on everything now. It's like, you're barely even making it with that.
I see people right now that I still talk to that are mail carriers. And I'm like, damn, you're still there, man? Like, I mean, it's a government job, but that's really where the train stops. If that turn that shit into your career,
you're gonna die there.
They don't care. You have nightmares of delivering mail and
corporate,
it never ends.
Anything with corporate does not care. They'll replace you and like that in a snap.
Hey, they can't replace me because I used to be a good worker, but look at me now. Shout out to all the fucking mail carriers still out there, man. You know what it is. Still representing for you guys, man. I like talking about those stories because there's a lot of people that don't get that other side of the post office. You guys just see the guy in blue
just running around,
but you don't even know what it takes to case up your whole route.
And if you're outside and you're feeling this heat, can you imagine this man running around with stuff?
No, not just that, but inside the mail car, it's made out of steel. So you don't have an AC.
Man.
They'll give you a little fan. And I'm like, why don't we have an AC? They're like, we're not here to make you comfortable. We're here to make you work. I'm like, damn.
It's like you're a slave. You're literally a slave.
You are. And I didn't have no days off. Trabajaba 10 to 13 hours on a regular day. Once after October 31st and the good season starts, like, I will work 16-hour days.
Oh, my God.
I want to see my daughter even the days that I had her.
That's horrible.
I think that's what... Between she was 1 and 4 years old, I was like, I missed out on my daughter's best years of her life, homie. So I take it very personal now. So everything that I do, I go 100%. I don't want to work for nobody.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. I could survive off the way that I maneuver. And so when I see like new girls trying to come in, I'm like, does she like me or she just needs me to pay her bills? I really think about it like that.
That's the new generation.
Give me money. For what?
Like everybody's just... I feel like, honestly, it's just... People are just lazy now.
Sinvergüenzas.
I feel like they're just lazy.
You know?
They expect everything to be paid for. Like,
everything. By strangers, too.
And I've been spoiled. Like, I've been really spoiled by my fiance, by just...
No, pues ya estás casada.
No, but even while we were together, I was dancing, and he was a manager in the strip clubs, too. And I would have men really just buy me stuff and just give me stuff. And I was just like, wow.
I think for a lady like you, if like your husband, he should already know what comes with you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So comes with that territory? If you could get passed by that, you could rock on with your girl all the time.
Oh, no, yeah. He doesn't.
And that's the best part. Like, you got to play your position.
Yeah.
And as long as you guys go home together and everything.
He's really mature.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
And then he really, like, we just have, like, a really good communication.
That's dope.
So we don't really ever have to really hide anything from each other. We just... I could be like, hey, you know who DM'd me today? He'd be like, who? I'd be like, oh, this person. They said this. And like, oh, okay. And like... like we just have this good communication.
I think that's one of the best bonds you could have, because I think if you're a girl and you're cheating already, getting into the relationship, you already believe your own lies. So you're lying to me for no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason, because you're just so used to lying. And I'm very good at remembering a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Like,
yeah.
All right. I'm just like, all right. Now that's a second bullshit already, you know? So I'm now just watching you, you know? Portense Biennn, you know? That's where my that saying, Portense Biennn, came from. Because, like, girls would try hitting on me when I was a mailman, and I was like, Portense Biennn. Like, no. Like, yeah, no. Like, and they were really pressed up on me, you know, because they're like, my husband's always at work. Or I'm telling you, their husbands are lawyers or always at work, and then you start building up a chemistry with, because you see the mailman every fucking day.
Yeah, no.
Like if you see Jose the gardener once a week, you know, okay, Jose te von agua, but your mailman, he's bringing you all your packages you're ordering from Amazon. So it's like, oh, here's at your doorstep or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And there's some ladies out there, like the ladies that own cats and shit, like they should be getting their cat all furry. Like, here he comes. You want a water, Mr. Mailman? Like, fuck, man, I'll take the bottle, but not the glass. What if you threw something in the glass? Hey, I'm telling you, them ladies fucking
there's
seduce
crazy
me
people
with that
out
shit.
there.
Yeah. So that's why they say never take an open container if you didn't pour it yourself.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know? That's just fucking crazy, dude. I just learned a lot of stuff today, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. People are nuts.
Dope. That's dope, man. That fucking gaming world, I gotta start talking to my daughter more about it then.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, let's get some money. Let's get to it.
No, yeah. She could do anything. Anything she's good at, she could.
So do you ever want to start a podcast, or you just want to be on YouTube and be like a gamer?
Honestly,
what is your goal?
Honestly, I have a lot of goals.
But with YouTube?
With YouTube, I'm just having fun with it.
Don't have fun.
I'm having fun.
Take that shit as a business.
I do, but you know what? I have so much going on that I feel like I can't put my stress for only one thing, because I have to be able to be stressed about 40 things and have even stress for all of them, you know?
Balance it all out.
Balance it all out. That's basically what I do, because I get paid on TikTok, I get paid on Instagram, I get paid on Twitch, with my boutique, with just, I have like my own little things. So anything I do.
There's money, there's revenue coming in.
Yeah. So anything I do, I always tell myself, just have fun with it. Because I'm the type of person that if I start stressing about it, I'm not going to have fun no more about it. I have to have fun with whatever I'm doing and just go as I go. Just have fun with it, enjoy what I'm doing. Let me do it better. Let me do this now. And I just, spontaneous.
Eso sí, you know, but man, I just got into it.
No, yeah.
I always, like this pandemic hit the big reset on the whole world, and if you didn't adapt to it, you lost a lot of shit, homie. Cars, houses, people moved back in with their fucking moms, with their family. Like, hey, you guys are in a 3-bedroom, 10 deep. Like,
no, yeah, it's pretty bad right now for a lot of people. Me
just being at home alone with my 3 dogs, I'm like, fuckers, give me some space, you know, because se ponen así. Like, what? What do you guys want? There's a whole house. Walk around. You know, but they like me so much. And they're bulldogs, so, you know, querías bulldog. There you go. You know, they're fucking badass dogs. I love them, you know. That's like my favorite breed. I never got into the Frenchies. Just English bulldogs.
Yeah.
Since I was small, I wanted with those little
they're
faces.
Cute. They're really cute.
All they do is eat shit and sleep.
Yeah, that's what they all kind of do.
And I love them. And they snore hard. And they snore really hard.
Yeah?
Hell, oh my God.
Mine doesn't really snore, so.
Really? Well, what kind of dog
I have
you
a
got?
Maltese Poodle.
Oh, okay. Those are those little ones, right?
Yeah.
I seen girls carry those. Are those the little fluffy ones?
He could be fluffy, but not too fluffy. He has like straight hair.
You take him to the groomers?
Yes, I took him to the groomers. Yeah.
That's crazy. I took my dog to the groomers last time, and they charged me like $10, $15 more.
For what?
He got bigger. I'm like, come on, dog.
No, yeah. You gotta...
You know, like, you gotta give me just one
I
set
go to only
price.
one place. And ever since he's been a baby, that's the only place he goes to. So it's kind of like a relationship.
Do you take him to like a little moms and pops little groomers, or you take them to Petco?
No, I don't take them to Petco. I take them to little moms and pops.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You support local businesses.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, because that's what I do too.
Yeah. Especially because I have my own business, and I started with a small business, small boutique. And when you support these businesses, small business, you know, you're helping us. But when you're supporting corporate, like, these people are just rich. They're already filthy rich. And they're going to treat their workers like slaves. Like,
they do, huh?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
You think that's just a power card? Like, you're not going to move from this dead-end job?
Yeah.
Either you stay here just for a little bit and then you move up, or you're going to stay here and make it a career?
They just literally look at you like you're nothing.
Like you ain't shit.
You're just going to be my slave.
That's how I looked at the post office.
No,
like,
yeah.
I just felt like, fuck, I was just so ahead of my time that I'm like, man, is this really what I want to do every day? Like, worry about dogs biting me and shit and pepper spraying them or getting my ankles chewed out by a little chihuahua or Doberman pinchers.
Yeah,
fuck, I used to hate dogs. I swear, because it was just never ending. And you start building this chemistry with all the neighbors, I call them, right? And they all have different dogs.
Yeah.
Some of them are vicious. Some of them are not. So when the door is open, there's a couple of times that the dogs will come out, roof, 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 and I'm like, fuck, what's up, homie? Like, I will stand my ground. Because if I will run, they'll come after me.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's some real shit out there on the battlefield.
I've never really even thought about that.
Like, Call of Duty mailmans. Man, you know, it gets like that. You just throw on your boots and go to work every day.
I think I've seen a movie where it plays a part like that, where he's the postman, and he's like, he has this one dog, this one place they have to go to, and like he has to do a bunch of things to not get bit.
To
make sure he drops the mail. Yeah,
exactly. Se pone cabrón la situación on that. So I've been frontline on that. So anybody out there, man, put your dogs inside, because if you bite the mailman, you're biting a federal employee.
And you get paid.
Now you get paid, but if you don't take care of your dog, they'll put him to sleep.
That sucks.
Nah, fuck that. Get your fucking dog. It's simple as that. It's simple science. You see that what time the mailman comes around, put the dog away.
Yeah.
Because the dogs, this is how I start thinking like a dog, I swear. Like, they scent the smell of a mailman.
Yeah.
And in the valley, certain parts of the valley, the mailbox is inside the door. So you got to open up a little slot.
Yeah.
Fucking dogs will come and rip the mail from there. Or fucking, man, they'll get your fingertip or something.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy, I'm telling you. It all depends on what part of... If you're delivering in South Central, I heard some stories about them people over there, like with the mailmen.
Oh, man.
There was a guy that I started with. I'm going to put that fool out on blast right now. He didn't like the job. Like, after maybe like 3 weeks in, he fucking parked the mailman car, and he called in. He said that he got robbed. I swear to God, they fucking brought the helicopter looking for the man. It was Chris Federal shit. We're carrying all your business, you know. And they fucking fired that fool because he was lying. He said I was robbed at gunpoint and who knows what else, and he just got caught up in all the lies. That he was gonna go to federal prison for that shit. Come on, man, you got everybody fucking. In the air, hoovering, looking for that little car and shit, you know, and you were just lying all along. You just didn't like your job. Why'd you sign up to be a post office carrier, man? Muchas cosas that you don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So the OGs, the ones that have been there forever, you just gotta wait for them to hang up their boots because they get paid the top dollar and they'll milk it all the way. No está bien. I was out there like till like 9:30 once, almost 10 p.m. still delivering. Like, when do I stop? When the last letter goes into the last mailbox. Es una ruta. It's a routine.
Yeah.
So you gotta finish.
Yeah.
You gotta finish going around the track. And tomorrow, same routine, dog.
That's horrible.
I never got comfortable there, but I mastered 30 routes. That's a lot of things to remember. Streets, addresses, where to go, where not to go. You know, like I got hit up wearing the post office uniform. Like, where you from? Like, what's up? You want it, homie? I'll fucking clock out, homie, and I'll come back to your pad. Like, don't get roughed up on me. I'm just here to deliver your mail. Don't hit me up, dog. I'm wearing a fucking uniform right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful. That's how I see it. You're disrespecting the mailman, bro.
That's so
Stop.
wrong.
I'm giving you your welfare check, dog. You better stop it, homie. You know, but you never know what to expect. At least, I mean, as for me, you know, the way that I look. Even people were, how'd you get a job here? Fucking having a clean record, motherfucker. You know, like, not everybody looks like you. Not everybody takes care of their record. I was able to be honored enough to expunge my record.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know, like, I educated myself, and I'm like, man, I don't want these charges up on me or whatever, so I figured it out. Somebody told me, do an expungement. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get a job, and I hate telling people, I was locked up for this, or, you know, like, have you ever been in jail? Like, I don't want to talk about that, you know? Fucking run the name if you want, dog, you know? But other than that, I went and I fought, and they fucking expunged my record. And the judge was like, your kind doesn't really come here. That's me?
Yeah.
That's to take my fucking medicine, te estoy diciendo. You know, but other than that, man, life is treating me alright, regardless of my health issues and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good.
Pero da miedo muchas cosas. Like, I hate taking medicines that they give you at the hospital. Because I'm like, man, you guys trying to kill me or something?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I try to be more natural. Like, take more natural stuff.
You take CMOS?
Home remedies. Huh?
You take CMOS?
CMOS?
Yeah, you don't know what CMOS is?
I think I've heard of it, but
it's like a plant. Que crece en la agua in the Caribbean or wherever.
Yeah.
And they la ponen en el licuado.
Uh-huh.
And it's like what does it look like? It looks like a little gooey, but you take it and it has 92 nutrients that the body needs on a daily.
I never heard of that. I'm gonna go look for it.
Yeah, I wasn't bringing you a jar because my homeboy he sells them to me, and that CMOS comes specifically from the Caribbean. I think I've actually heard of it now. But there's fake CMOS now. You gotta know gotta know where you're getting it from.
Yeah, you can't trust nobody.
You know, and that CMOS that I got has vitamin A, B, C, D, and K. K, I think is for like the brain and all the vitamins for that. So con una cucharada, if you don't eat all day, or you get that and put it in your shake in the morning, you're ready to go.
Oh, wow.
And it's all natural and it's good for your skin, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
Yeah, I know all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So people sometimes underestimate my knowledge. Like, bro, I'm 43, fuckers. Like, I've seen a lot of shit and I'm still here for a reason.
Yeah.
My generation's dying now. You know? But that's cool, though, man. What do you think about the Portense Biennn experience right here, man?
It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Was it what you expected? Was it more organic, more chill, more laid back?
Yeah, it was more chill. It was really organic.
Hell yeah, man. That's what I like. That's why I tell people, I don't have no notebook to ask questions. I just come and have a seat.
Yeah, just talk.
And let me know about you. You know, that's how I do it.
That's better.
Nothing scripted.
Yeah, it's better that way.
You know, and I appreciate that you came through, man. I know you guys took a little drive, but you made it through. I wanted to have you on, and I want you to reach that level on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, thank you.
Because why not? Because I see, like, you doing all this stuff, I'm like, dude, YouTube's where it's at, too, though, you know? And get monetized, get verified. Partnership, when you get that little email that your partnership already with YouTube is like, fuck yeah, dog. Like, it's a goal that a lot of people want to get to.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully you could have some of your probably friends that have a little boutique or a body sculpture, eyelash technicians, like, have them all on. I want to put everybody on.
Yeah.
You know, your fiance, have them on too. Like, come on in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring them on. Like, what's your story, homie? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm telling you, I just want to put people on and have ¿cómo te diré? It says, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. That's the way I look at it. I already been in the hospital too much, so I'm already tuned in with, like, if the other side calls, I'm good.
Yeah.
My daughter's good. I have, ¿cómo se llama? I have, what insurance?
Life insurance?
I have life insurance, so I'm good. I know my kid's going to be good.
Yeah.
There ain't no car wash for me, motherfuckers. Like, I was already thinking ahead.
Yeah.
While you fools were spending all your feria.
Yeah.
Go fund me my ass, man.
Exactly.
I'm going to go fund my own shit, you know? And as long as you don't get a terminal ill disease, si te dicen you're going to have cancer and you have a whole year to die, you go to your life insurance people and they'll give you half of your feria. They'll give you half of your money and they'll tell you, here you go, start looking for your coffin. Do whatever you have to do with half of your feria. And I was like, well, fuck, hey, you got to start preparing yourself for certain things. Es la verdad.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't want to face it, but we all going to go one day or another, whether you're young or old. There's a death date to everybody.
Yeah.
De la muerte nadie se escapa. You know? But hell yeah, man. I want you to evolve, Desmii, and just game on, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You know, any shout-outs or anybody you want to tell about your pages or where they could find you or how they could start gaming with you?
Yeah, they could find me on Twitch.
On Twitch?
Yeah. You could find me on Twitch, Desmii_. You could also find me on Instagram, Desmii as well. So all my socials is Desmii.
Yeah, so it's all, man, she owns Desmii, so Portense Biennn with that. You know, that's cool, you know, and I really appreciate your whole time that you came out here and you told us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
And that you didn't get lost in the sauce. Like a lot
Yeah.
of them girls that need to already, like, get your life together. You don't want to tell your kids you're still
Yeah.
a stripper. You're going to work and she's 10 years old. Like, Mom, where you going? Work with slippers and sweats? Come on.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
and thank you for that knowledge that you threw at all these girls out there, you know, because
Yeah.
a lot of them don't know.
Yeah.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, definitely. Don't get
You
lost.
know, and don't get too drunk every single night that you just
Yeah.
forget what date it is.
Yeah, they lose their own money, and it's like you went to work and you lost all your money.
How you
like,
gonna lose all your money?
what is the point of
Ryan,
coming
bunch
to work?
of ones. How
You
you
just
gonna
wanted
lose
to
a
get
whole
drunk?
fucking trash bag?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's
Man.
messy. Just
Hell yeah, man. But thank you very much for
Yeah,
coming through.
you're welcome.
Desmii, and whenever you want to come back on or you have a project or something, hey.
Oh yeah.
And pull up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I am.
Yeah, I will let you know.
And it was a pleasure meeting
Thank you.
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
You were what I expected to carry yourself correctly, and the whole 9 yards. That's what's awesome about you. You know.
Thank you.
You know, and other than that, man, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Gracias. You know, and we're out with this show, man. Gracias.